Hello everyone, Shanta here, and I want to come in and share with you guys my entry for Velocity's Bet 1 Mixed Media Challenge. And you have to do an ATC or larger, 3 different mixed media items or techniques, and I think that's it. But anyway, I opted to go larger because ATCs just, me and ATCs are not in sync right now. So let me show you what I made, and I'll go over real quick what I did. And I'm pleased with it for the most part. Of course, this didn't turn out nothing like I had envisioned, but I guess that's part of the process. I made a hanging sign. I made a little hanging sign, and it's a quote that says, "When the world says give up, hope whispers, try it one more time." Okay, so the first layer, these are 3 different layers. The first layer, I used my corner chomper, some, I believe this is that mixed media paper. This is mixed media paper. And I used, for the background, I used, I'm missing a gelato, but I used all the colors of gelatos, and it's a lighter color one that I'm missing too. I forgot to bring that one, but I used all these gelatos. And although it doesn't look like it, all of them are there. I'm very heavy-handed, so it took a lot of me blending them in to get it to look like I wanted it to look, because I wanted the rub-on to stand out. And I put the edges with this Martha Stewart metallic paint on the edges. Okay, let's see. The rub-ons are from my favorite rub-on company, MSC. I've showed this in a previous video. These are my favorite rub-ons, and these are just some extra ones. There it is. Okay. Alright, so that's the, I believe that's all I did to the first layer. Did gelatos, the rub-on, went over it with the acrylic paint. Okay, the second layer. Alright, the second layer, I went over with, my silk paints. And let me say, I'm so proud of myself for actually using products that I have just bought. I will hoard stuff for a long time before I use them. So I'm very proud of myself that in this case, I'm actually using stuff that I just purchased. Okay, so I went over the entire piece with the silk paint, but it was just too bright. It was my first time using them, and I was very heavy-handed. I mixed the silks with soft gel gloss. So that's the first layer of the background piece. The second layer, after I saw how it was just too bright, it just threw everything off, I then went over it with some acrylic paint. I mixed this acrylic paint with this one. I mixed them together. And then once that was on there, it still wasn't enough. Then I took some Ranger Pitch Black, and I used this stamp on there to tone it down some. So finally it was to a point, because I was about to throw it away because it was just too bright. But then, I was able to pull it off. And then it was just too plain for me. So then I went over this edge with this. I just bought this as well with a coupon. Coarse texture gel from Hobby Lobby. And because I didn't know how to use it, I just used a coupon. And bought that. And I mixed that with, let's see, what is that? This gelato. Again, being heavy-handed, it was just too much. Then I went over that piece with all these acrylic paints. And this one. Okay, so I think that's all on the second layer. Third layer, I used molding paste. And put it around the edges on the inside. I don't know why I was thinking you was going to be able to see the inside. The piece that's behind this is really cool, of course, but it's covered up. I used molding paste around the edges, and then I went over the edges with several different glimmer mist, latte, lavender fields, walnut gold, and fully purple. Okay, so I used all those on the background. And again, it was just not enough for me, for my taste. So then I went over it with the paints again. All the paints I previously showed. All these. With the paints again. And let's see, what else did I do? I've been had this project done for probably about 2 weeks. And I'm just not being able to do a video. Because, you know, of me having to get ready for the test. And I can't remember what else I do on the background. But anyway, this is trim for my stash. I sprayed. It was too, oh, there go the trim. It was just too bright. So I sprayed it. I sprayed this flower right here. Again, just too bright. This piece right here, y'all know I just got these as well. Like I said, I'm glad to use some I just bought. And just how they look. And I just put the acrylic paint on them to tone them down, this piece, that piece. And I took the flower, another design, and broke it, cut it up, and put them in spots. And on this, this is a piece back here. And being that I'm new to using all this melter, I put too much of glue on the back. So I put the black flower and this butterfly on top to hide my mistake. Because I didn't want to throw it away after I had finally got to a point or something I could live with. This is Want to Scrap Bling. And of course it was too bright as well. And I put some acrylic paint on them to tone it down. So I use a lot of acrylic paint, it seems, on this project in my gelatos. And yeah, that's it. These are eyelets I had. This is some just some rope stuff had in my stash. And I toned it down with acrylic paint as well. And I think that's it. So, yep. I love the way it turned out. It's not, like I said, this is not what I had envisioned, but this is what turned out. This is what, you know, happened. And on the background, also, I used my black gelato. And so, let me show you the back, which is, oh, I know what it was. That's what I forgot. For this right here, this last piece, after I did the molding paste, sprayed all the sprays and stuff, I did the saran wrap technique, but it did not take well. I did not like the way it turned out, so then I went back over and resprayed and painted everything. But but I do like the way the back looked. And I don't know if you can see it, but I used all them different acrylic paints. I did the crackle, the saran wrap technique. And if you can see, it actually made my paint crackle. See that? I love the way that turned out. This was such a mistake. This whole project. But I love the way that it turned out. So I don't even know what all I did. It's so many layers on this one piece of trying to get something decent. I have learned through watching Jane and talking to her, I have learned that not to throw away, you know, not to throw away my work, just to keep on trying until I get something that I can live with. And I'm trying to put that into practice because she takes the time to help me out a whole lot. So I'm trying to put what she teaches into practice. But like I said, I'm very pleased with my sign. It's not big. It looks big on the video, but it's not big. Of course, you know, my iPad is right up on it, but because I wanted y'all to be able to see it. And in lieu of me completing my project, well, not in lieu of that. In lieu of me, y'all know last week was a rough week for me. I had my test and everything. Passed my test. Very excited about that because normally the tests I've had in the past at grad school have been extremely hard. So I passed my test. I had a B. I was just a couple of points, 3 points away from getting an A. I was just, you know. But anyway, I wanted to do a giveaway. So this will be separate from my challenge stuff. So leave a comment. It's going to be a surprise of what you'll get, obviously, because I haven't put it together. But leave a comment. And in the comment, in order to be eligible, let me straighten this out. In order to be eligible, you must be a subscriber and leave a comment, but disguise your comment as this. Blah, blah, blah. I love metal. Okay? Something like that. I love the metal piece. You can be like, great project. I love metal. You know, something like that. Disguise that in that sense. You know, comment. I love metal. Just disguise comment, please. In order to be eligible. Okay? And that's it. Be a subscriber. Camouflage. That's the best word. Camouflage your love for metal. Hint. These will be in the giveaway. I know for sure. And your love for metal. I'm thinking they will be in there. Let me just save myself just in case, because I'll be all, you know. But anyway, that's it, you guys. It's been a long time rambling about nothing. But anyway, I hope you guys like some of my projects. I'm very pleased with my sign, so I'm gonna get this in the mail because I am behind on a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Y'all have an awesome day, and I'll be back. Bye bye.